when you tell your story, you also give you others the kind of, I don't want to say privilege, but the kind of you push them to also tell their story, because we are all the same. We are all human beings. We are all, I don't want to say suffering from the same thing, but sometimes we are moved by the same situation. In that you see a child who is growing up, and you have a vision. So you, as you are talking about the child, then you remember that it's also another child. Then as you talk about the other child, then you remember that even you yourself, you have been a child. So there is nothing in the life of a child that you are going to talk about that is not going to connect to you in one way or the other. So it's not something that is going to be out of the blue. It's not something that is going to be out of this world. So when we are talking about storytelling, we're actually talking about something that relates to all of us. We are all part of it, and this is why also it is very effective when it is used successfully in business, in communication. Whether you are looking at politics, you are looking at the realm of religion, you are looking at community. I said the other day that when I was much smaller, I was still living in Uromi. I used to like the idea of going to sit around the elder. Of course, not sit on the same chair with them. I didn't say that. So I would sit on the floor, of course. Then I would listen to them when they try to resolve their issue. It was fascinating for me. It's like watching a movie, because the way that they talk, they communicate. They talk in verses, you know. They don't just throw the words out there in plain terms. They usually wrap it around a situation, so that at the end of the day, they both entertain, they inform, and they pass very highly valid information across to the audience. And of course, like I say, it's something that is related to all of us. Who have an elder? I just made mention of elderly people in my village. Even you that is listening to me, who among you have an elder in your community? You have had a grandma, a grandpa. You have an uncle who is an older person. You see, this is what storytelling does, because it connects all of us, and it means also that all of us have a stake in it. All of us have something to say about it. So I encourage the people in the audience. I can see Mrs. Gloria Tino, we welcome you there. Please, maybe you need to come on stage to share a bit also of your experience, because what you do is important. It's at the center also of storytelling, looking at the African diaspora community, of course, and of course, yes, looking at also the Africans in Africa, because we are actually in this blend, in this bridge where we are trying to connect among ourselves. So yes, I believe all of you have something to say. So if you are encouraged enough, please come on stage and share with us. We are interested in learning about your story.